All right, we'll call the meeting to order. Please rise for a moment of silence and the Pledge of Allegiance. Madam Secretary, will you please take the roll?
Ms. Daughtery. Here. Mr. Hoffman. Here. Mr. Hurley. Here. Mr. George. Here. Mr. Conacher. Ms. Metzler.
Here.
Mr. Norris.
Here.
Ms. Prickett. Here. Mr. Zimmerman. 7 present, 2 absent.
Thank you very much. Moving on, we'll come to visitors' comments for agenda items only. Seeing none, we will move on to a presentation. I'll turn it over to Dr. Dukevich.
All right, I'm going to invite some friends from the Chester County Intermediate Unit to the front. Let them introduce themselves when they are ready. But we have commissioned, gosh, since last year, support from the CCIU in helping us, better illustrate the great things that are happening here at Octorara. And we've asked them to share an update to where we're at.
Hi, good evening. Thank you so much, Dr. Dukevich. I can't remember when I came here last to present on the possibility of working on this campaign, but it has been such a joy working on this for the Octorara School District, and I first want to just say thank you to the school board and to the district for entrusting the Chester County Intermediate Unit with this project. It was a great experience for our team, and although there are only 2 of us sitting here presenting to you this evening, there was a team of individuals working on this project, and we thoroughly enjoyed the work and getting to know your district and spending some time out here. I think each member of the team was here either doing videos or interviews, so we had an opportunity to spend some time in here and really get to know your district and then put this campaign together for you. So again, thank you so much for entrusting the CCIU, and we're gonna just go through some of the work. There was a very clear need that was articulated to us for this campaign and for this project, right? So we felt that Octorara sometimes goes unnoticed amidst the larger, higher-ranked districts in Chester County, and that Octorara's strengths are not fully communicated to the community. There was a lot to share that maybe hadn't been shared before through communication channels. So this was really an opportunity to put some points of pride out there and let the community know about Octorara. And also that Octorara Area School Districts needs to effectively brand and position itself as a destination district in Chester County, right? Chester County is a great destination for people to live, attend school, and Octorara is one of the districts that is right there, right, with all the other great districts in Chester County, and we just needed to tell that story. So the storytelling initiative, we really wanted to lean into the vision. We were told how important the vision for the school district is. So that empowering students to build successful futures, right, featured on your wall, was really the anchor of our work. We wanted to showcase voices of students, staff, and community members to tell that story, and we were committed to using a variety of print and digital formats to do that and boost that engagement and build confidence in the district. So through our message creation work, we really honed in on 4 key message areas. And this was after having conversations with district leaders and doing research on the district as well. And those 4 key message areas were always student-centered, not defined by a number, community-connected from the start, and small district, big opportunities. We felt that these 4 message areas really captured the essence of Octorara School District and all of the stories and talking points and key messages that we wanted to relay through this campaign fell in one of these key message buckets.
All right, so I'm going to talk actually what that turned into. So with the content gathering, we sent questionnaires to the Octorara administrators, and they're fantastic. We were asking them for stories. What are some of the pride points that you had within each of the schools across all the different program areas? And we were asking them for this information at the very end of the school year, which we know is also a very busy time of year. So definitely want to thank the administrators for being so prompt with that, being able to provide. It really allowed us the opportunity to identify not only just students, but staff and additional support members that really could highlight all the great things that were happening in the district. We did an on-site media collection. We actually spent a couple days. So huge shout out and thank you to Mrs. Hardy here. She was our main point of contact and was fantastic at organizing everything. So thank you so much. Again, very busy time of year, but we were able to capture so many great video coverage through interviews. We're also able, we had a team of folks come in, be able to capture photographs from each of the buildings. We came in a separate day during the summer, actually able to capture some drone footage of the campus, being able to showcase that all the school buildings are on one campus, and really being able to collect as many assets as we could to help support the 4 messages that Krista just ran over. So where we wanted to put that information, and what I want to emphasize is this is just the start, right? As a campaign, when we're looking to kind of position Octorara as a destination district, be able to highlight and showcase the great things that are happening in the district, this is just the starting point, the intro, right? So we wanted to launch it strongly with the plan that it would continue on past this. So the first piece that is also sitting at each of your stations there is that deliverable fold-out mailer. We had the opportunity to really look at a unique format with a mailer, right? We could have gone with just a postcard with a QR code to the digital. We could have done something more standard, but we wanted to make sure that it got the attention of those that were receiving it. And what we came up with is this die-cut mailer. Couple things. One, it's a self-mailer, so it does not require being put into an envelope. So automatically, the strong colors, the message stands out when you pull it out of your mailbox, right? The other piece of it is as you begin to open it, there's so many different messages that are unfolding as you're opening it that encourages people to continue opening it rather than just a quick once and review and throw out, right? So it offers that opportunity for people to continue to read on. The last piece of it is, one of the messages that we talked about was small district, big opportunities. This puts that in a more visual format. So you have the opportunity that as you're kind of uncovering these different messages that in the center there, discover excellence in every corner, it has that opportunity to really show all the different messages in kind of real time and some quick points. But what we really wanted folks to do is to be able to then take it to the next step. So this mailer was mailed out. We were able to capture a list of all the taxpayers in the district. So we were mailed out to over 5,000, almost 5,900 households with this mailer at the very beginning of this month. The ask was that even if they were able to just take a look at those 4 messages, they got a starting point. But if they went a bit further, they're able to get into the web experience. We're able to build a unique web page within the existing Apogee platform so that we're able to showcase not just the messages in a little bit more depth, but also a little bit more of the emotional draw with the showcasing of some videos. So if we can just bring up the website itself, just quickly scroll through if you have not done so already. So again, we start with a very strong hero images, being able to showcase some of the students. Each section is kind of focusing on one of those 4 messaging buckets. And within those, we're able to talk about it, showcase a couple key points, and then showcase a video. And we really we wanted to play this video as just an example of that capture.
What makes Octorara unique for me is not only that it's a tight-knit community around the students, but as well as the teachers. A lot of teachers here are very close friends with each other, and I feel like that creates a better opportunity to create bonds with students, and it makes it easier for the students to create relationships with the teachers. They will always let you know what opportunities they have for you, and I think here they really strive for you to be the best person you can be.
So again, just an example of one of those videos. As you scroll down on that page, you'll continue to see each of those message buckets with a different video kind of showcasing some of the strong messages from each of those buckets. In the middle, we have some of those quick infographics, data points to really showcase some of the strengths of what is offered here in the district. As we continue to scroll down, the third bucket and the fourth, and then we wanted people to know that there's an opportunity for you to share your story. What we hear and learn is that there's a strong level of pride and community within this district, and there's the opportunity for people to share their story. This is something that could be carried on continually. So we have some of the short testimonial quotes there, but we do invite people to fill out a form and share their story for an opportunity to be featured as well. At the very bottom, the last thing there is just if you want to keep receiving updates and all the great things, subscribe to the newsletter. So the opportunity to reach out to the community and be able to keep that connection going is something we wanted to make sure happen. In terms of the digital experience as well, so as I mentioned, this is kind of the launch. The mailer, sending them to the web page is that launch of this messaging, that opportunity to really start expressing those strengths of the district. One of the things we've also are sharing is 5 reels, so social media reels that are also leveraging some of the video interviews that we captured. So we were able to capture students, staff, alumni, and parent, and we just wanted to showcase one of the parent reels that we were able to receive as well.
My husband is an Octorara grad, so he grew up in the district, so we knew right away we wanted our children to go to the same school district because he had a great experience and a lot of the same people are here, still here, which is awesome. Octorara has so many people that are caring and passionate about what they do and about the students within their district. It was a really easy decision and we're still really happy with that decision.
So again, just an example of the type of message that you can capture in a very short video setting. So we're excited about how it's launched and look forward to where it may be going.
Great, thanks, Melissa. So as Melissa shared, the mailer has been sent. Hopefully you received one at home. You now have a bonus one. And the website was launched. We were able to start capturing some analytics of the YouTube videos. So as of today, over 215 views of those videos were viewed. So that is great that we're starting to see people are going to the website, viewing the videos. And as Melissa said, there's opportunities for future outreach, right? So we created those videos so that this campaign can keep going. The CCIU is happy to help with anything more that you may need with this campaign. I understand you are moving in a direction and investing in some communications in the district. So anything that the district needs to support this campaign. But I think it's really important what Melissa said is that this was just the start. Those messages are for you to live in, right? So when you're creating newsletters, when you're sharing press releases and stories, those are your 4 key message areas that really make Octorara a special place. So we encourage you to really continue to live in those messages, no matter what you end up doing with this campaign. And you have those shorter videos to hopefully put out on social and keep the story alive and keep the story going. So that is all we have for you tonight, but we're happy to answer any questions. Oh, great. Thank you. Anything else?
I'll just quickly add that the CCAU has been a tremendous partner in all this. I know this started before my time here, but the work that they do, the quality is fantastic. And as Ms. Fazio shared, we have posted for a director of communications. We're hoping to move that position forward very quickly, and then continued work, in pushing this forward and moving it and developing it and expanding it is going to be very exciting for us. So thank you to the IU and the team, not just the two of you, but everybody else behind the scenes doing this great work. Malware turned out beautifully well, so thank you again.
Yes, thank you very much. Moving on to information items. A, Herbine and Company will join forces with Cherry Beckert in October. There will be no disruption of services. The team and cost of servicing the district audit will remain the same. B, the PDE Act 1 base index for 2026-2027 is 3.5%. The aid ratio adjusted index for the Octorara Area School District is 4.1%. And I'm sure we'll be discussing that much more over the next couple months as the budget comes into development. Recommended action items for tonight. So we'll need a motion, a second, we'll have some discussion. A, the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the performance-based energy savings agreement with McClure Company for in-kind services according to energy efficient commercial buildings 179D tax deduction. Need a motion?
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. B, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the addendum with School Operations Services Group, Inc. for the addition of consulting/coaching services for facilities management and substitute custodial services. Need a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion?
I was just curious more about the facilities management aspect of that consulting and coaching services. I didn't see a lot of detail in it, and I was just curious a little bit more.
Yeah, this is two parts. One, we have folks who are out sick or on leave. We've had a hard time finding adequate substitute coverage for that. In some cases, Mr. Durborough has actually done double duty and will do evening shifts and weekend shifts just to make sure things stay at a high quality and a high level. So part of this is to support some custodial substitute services. Also, we've talked about bringing some consulting in to help that department build capacity. And so that's what that contract is for.
Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Moving on to presentation of agenda items for the October 2025 regular monthly public meeting. A, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve Mr. Matthew Bristow as the district's Safe Schools Coordinator effective October 1, 2025. B, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve Ms. Nicole Dean as the district's Title IX Coordinator effective November 3, 2025. C, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the 2025-2026 ATSI plan for the Octorara Junior Senior High School. D, that the Octorara Board of School Directors, approve the addendum with the Vanguard School and Services for Student A for the 2025-2026 school year. E, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the addendum to agreement for Student B. F, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the addendum to agreement for Student C. G, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the extension of the service agreement with the Chester County Intermediate Unit for Human Resources Generalist Services through October 31, 2025. H, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the quote with E-rate consulting for E-rate compliance services for the 2025-2026 school year at a cost of $5,000. I, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the quote with loud and clear services for audio-video upgrades for the Octorara Primary Learning Center gym/cafeteria at a cost of $41,585.31. J, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the 2025-2026 Octorara Area Career and Technical Education Occupational Advisory Member List. K, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve 44 acres of land rental for agricultural purposes at $136.17 per acre. L, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the revision of the Act 93 contract effective July 1, 2025 through June 30, 2027, to include the removal of spousal insurance eligibility language. M, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the purchase of 40 BLS provider manuals published by the American Heart Association at a cost of $19.65 each for students in the fire and EMS classes in the Homeland and Protective Services Academy. N, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the following updated curriculum: Fundamentals of Firefighting Skills, 5th edition. O, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the Memorandum of Understanding with the Lancaster County Career and Technology Center for qualified students to enroll in the Class A CDL licensing course at the Mount Joy campus. P, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the following articulation agreements: Ag Mechanical Systems and Animal Science with Delaware Valley University, Commercial Art with Pennsylvania College of Technology, Culinary Arts with Walnut Hill College and Northampton Community College, Diversified Occupations/Career Lab with Pennsylvania School of Technology, Engineering and Business with Delaware County Community College, Homeland Security Protective Services Academy with Pennsylvania College of Technology and Delaware Community College. Q, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the extension of intermittent family leave or family medical leave for employee A through December 31, 2025. Or that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the extension of family medical leave for employee B, scheduled to end October 17, 2025, to intermittent family medical leave through December 23, 2025. S, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the request for unpaid family medical leave for the purpose of child rearing for employee C, effective approximately November 11, 2025 through January 20, 2026. T, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the request for unpaid family medical leave for the purpose of child rearing for employee D, effective approximately January 8, 2026 through March 7, 2026. U, that the Octorara Board of School Directors accept the resignation of Miss Ashley Antosh as Assistant Varsity Softball Coach, effective September 28, 2025. V, that the Octorara Board of School Directors accept the resignation of Mr. Kenneth Lewis as Junior High Assistant Track and Field Coach, effective October 7, 2025. W, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve Mr. Thomas Herr as a science teacher at the Octorara Middle School, effective October 20, 2025, pending completion of employee-related documents required by law and the district. Mr. Herr's salary will be $60,479 prorated, which is step 16 to max of the bachelor's scale. X, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve Ms. Laura Tedesco as a food service worker effective October 6, 2025, pending completion of employee-related documents required by law in the district. Ms. Tedesco's rate will be $15 per hour for 5 hours per day. Y, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the following student co-op positions for the 2025-2026 school year at a rate of $15 per hour. Camila Duenes Gonzalez, instructional assistant at the PLC, 2.5 hours per day. Jaden Ream, instructional assistant at the PLC, 2.5 hours per day. Zachary Wagneman, maintenance department, up to 4 hours per day. Zachary Thompson, maintenance department, up to 4 hours per day. Z, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve Miss Lisa Bender's change from 10 months, 198 days, at a salary of $94,594 to 10.5 months, 208 days, at a salary of $99,355, effective August 19, 2025. Ms. Bender is a school counselor at the Octorara Middle School. AA, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the following changes in salary due to graduate credits earned. Michael Smith, from master's to master's, do I have to read the number? From master's to master's plus 15, step 10 to max. Corellis Del Val Acosta, from bachelor's to bachelor's plus 15, step 11 to max. Tammy Simon, from master's to master's plus 15, step 12 to max. Dana Schultz, from master's plus 45 to master's plus 60, which is step 7 to max. BB, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the list of supplemental activity positions for the 2025-2026 school year. CC, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve one additional point at $620 for the following junior high track and field assistant coaches: Denise Schreffler, Angela Bonanno. DD, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the following supplemental athletic contracts for the 2025-2026 school year, pending completion of employee-related documents required by law and the district. Garth Ladley, junior high head wrestling coach, 4 points at $620 each, for a total of $2,480. Marissa Templeton, varsity girls basketball assistant coach, 9 points at $620 each, for a total of $5,580. Dominic London, OMS Intramural Fitness Center Coordinator, $3,000. And with that, we'll move on to the Facility Committee report. Mr. Jurek. Thank you. Moving on, other items or concerns? We'll move on to visitors' comments in general. Any visitors' comments? Thanks for coming. Administrator comments or announcements? Go around the room.
I wanted to thank our principals, our teachers, and our staff for great professional learning today. And a shout out to Alex and Annalisa Lance, who have Basilia Coffee cart. They came and provided coffee for our teachers, which was a great treat. They even used our logo on their coffee cups. So everyone had a great day, and we saw a lot of teacher and principal leadership to continue improving instruction for our students. So shout out to everybody.
I just want to, excuse me, good evening, everyone. I just want to thank the many hands that went into what I think was a great homecoming week. We haven't obviously been able to meet since then, but for everything from the beginning to the end, from our homecoming parade in Glen to the many athletic events that we had a lot of participation and support for, the Hall of Fame Assembly on Friday morning, where we inducted 3 new members to our Hall of Fame, our homecoming football game that evening, crowning our king and queen, and obviously on Saturday, the opportunity for some seniors to do some fun things, which I'm going to have Annalisa speak out in just a second, and then our homecoming dance. But just there are a lot of hands that go into the work that make it possible for our students to have these experiences, and I just want to say thank you to everyone that was involved. And I know some of those folks are in this room, so just very much very thankful and proud to be Principal at Octorara for that.
Yeah, I just had something very similar. Again, thank you to everyone who helped with homecoming week. It was a lot of fun. I feel like we definitely had more school spirit this week than I've seen in past years. I think that is in part due to the fact that Student Council held a raffle for Spirit Week. So if you came in dressed up for Spirit Week, you got a free raffle ticket, and then we gave out 3 Wawa gift cards at the end of each day, which I think students really enjoyed. I heard from students that they really appreciated that. And then on Saturday, the dance was a lot of fun, but also we had some seniors come and paint their parking spots, which I think was just a really cool opportunity to make our school more beautiful. I really enjoy coming to school in the morning and seeing everybody's fun ideas. I did not get to go. I was taking the SATs, but I think that was a great, it was something that a lot of students really wanted to do. And they also collected cans for the food cupboard. Yeah, so it was a great way to help out the community as well. And then I wanted to talk about No Place for Hate. This past week during homecoming week, we had a banner, and there was a pledge that students got to read, and then they signed the banner, and that's now hanging up in the hallway. And Ms. Rotz and Mr. Kurtzel have played a big part in really getting that going, and it's definitely just getting on its feet, but I think that's a great program that's been started. And I wanted to shout out the life skills class baked some really, really, really good baked goods that we got to have in Watson's class a couple weeks ago. They were very good. So definitely a very cool program. I know some of the students got to meet with students in the class before me, but they had other things going on. But yeah, just that was also a very cool opportunity to get to engage with that program and get to try the stuff that they were doing.
Real quick, while I'm thinking of it, and because Annalisa is sitting next to me, I want to give a shout out to Mr. Lobato for taking the time to sit and meet with Annalisa regarding concerns related to our food portion sizes and all the things that go into food service Just, it was nice for them to be able to sit and chat and talk about those things. So not to speak for you, but I got to sit in on that as well. And I just want to say thank you to Dorian for that, because that's just the type of guy he is. So thank you.
And I'll finish out just by underscoring a few things. One, to Dr. Proper and his team at the high school, it was a great homecoming week. A lot goes into the planning. I know there's been tweaks year to year to try to make it better and better, and that's not an easy feat. So very nice job. It was a great experience. He even had the share seat with me in the parade, so we got through that one. Also wanted to underscore what Dr. Flojo shared as far as the PD day today. It's not easy to come in on a Monday rainy day and spend time looking at data. So not a lot of teachers run toward that, but they came in today and they had great energy, and Dr. Flojo and Mr. Schultz put together a great day for our staff. So I want to thank them and thank the team. And again, the presentation from the IU today just showcases that we know we have a lot of work to do with our communications, and we really want to highlight the great things that are happening in Octorara schools. And I'm really enthused and excited by the addition of this Director of Communications, which will soon be coming to fruition, and our work with the IU can be even greater. So just want to thank the board for their support with that new position. I think it's going to bear some great fruit for the district moving forward. That'll do it for me.
Just one more thing, I forgot to mention our tech team. They are rock stars, and they really helped out today.
Thank you. Open it up to any board comments. Around the room, around the table. Board comments? Anyone? Okay, with that, I'll announce the following meetings. Facility Committee meeting Monday, October 13, 2025, 6 p.m. in the middle school multipurpose room. We did have an executive session for legal Monday, October 13, 2025, prior to the work session in room 102 at the middle school. We will also have another executive session for more legal and personnel after the work session in room 102 at the middle school. Policy and Finance Committee meeting next Monday, October 20, 2025, 6 p.m. in the middle school multipurpose room. Next regularly scheduled board meeting, Monday, October 20, 2025, 7 p.m. in the middle school multipurpose room. And Education Committee meeting, Monday, October 27, 2025, 6 p.m. in the middle school hub. With that, we need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Meeting adjourned. Thank you.